Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching for the first time, please hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today I'll show you this designer Transi neck kurti. This is one of my favorite kurti. I have given this Transi neckline. This is pure georgette double shaded fabric. I have given this apple cut. This is the back of my kurti. I have given a boat neck. Today I'll show you this Transi neckline kurti with straight cut. This is also pure georgette with double shade. This is pure Benaras net. I'll use for the neckline. For the Transi neckline, we have to attach this net to the top of the fabric. Let's see how to cut the fabric. This Benaras net is too Transi. I don't want too Transi neckline, so I am using this soft net to minimize the Transi look. This is optional. I am laying this Banarasi net 2 layers and soft net 2 layers, total 4 layers. Now measure 7 inches and give a mark. Now I will cut on this line. Now I have 2 for the front and 2 for the back. Now we will see how to pin these to the fabric. This is the center of my main fabric and this is the center of my lining. You have to pin separately front and back. I am pinning for the front. This is the center of my Benaras net. And this is the center of my soft net. Align all the raw edges together and pin. This is one of the method to conceal the raw edges. We are sandwiching the main fabric and the lining in between these two black net fabrics. I have pinned together. This is the right side and this is the right side. Make sure right sides to right sides. Now I'll start stitching. Now align these two black fabrics. This is the back side of my kurti. See how we conceal the raw edges. This is the front of my kurti. Now we have to give a top stitch. I have finished giving a top stitch. See how neat it is. We have concealed the raw edges. This is the back of my kurti and this is the front. In the similar way, I'll stitch for the back bodies also. I have finished stitching front and back separately. I have aligned these front and back together. I have given a stay stitch in the middle of the front and back so that it won't move while cutting. As this is a georgette, it will be tough to cut the fabric. Now I'll place my front and back bodies and I'll cut the fabric. I have finished cutting my front and back. I have also trimmed the sleeves. I have prepared this piping. I will give this piping for my hands. This is bias strip, 2 inches bias strip folded in half to conceal the neckline. Now I'll stitch the piping for the hands. I am placing piping on the right side of my sleeve and start stitching. I have finished stitching piping. Now I will trim this extra fabric. I am not trimming the piping fabric, just the green fabric. I am trimming the green fabric. Now fold the extra fabric of the piping to the back side and start stitching on the edge of this piping. See how neatly we finished the piping. Now for concealing this piping strip, I will give one more stitch. align the shoulders and start stitching. I have finished stitching the shoulders. Now I will conceal the neckline with this bias strip. This is the right side of my kurti. I am placing this bias strip on the right side of the kurti and start stitching. Now I will fold this bias strip and the seaming allowance to one side and I will give a top stitch. I have finished giving a top stitch. Now fold this entire bias strip to the wrong side of the kurti and give it a hand hem. Now I will give a good press for the neckline. Don't use iron directly on the net fabrics as they are delicate and may burn. This is my experience. This may help for some of you. Be careful while ironing the delicate fabrics. Now I will pin the sleeves. I have finished pinning the sleeves. Now start stitching. I have finished stitching both sleeves. Now I will start stitching the sides of the kurti. I will stitch till here and give it a back stitch. I have finished stitching both sides. Now I will wear this kurti and see the fittings. My fittings came perfect. I have given one more stitch for long run. Now I will give some notches to the curvy part of the waistline. For the bottom of the lining, double fold the fabric and give it a top stitch. I have finished concealing the raw edges of my lining. Now I will stitch the chalk of the kurti in a normal way and show you. I have finished stitching the chalk. Now my kurti is ready. I have glued some black stones to the sleeves. This kurti came out very well. This is looking gorgeous. Please do try this. If you like this, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.